very, very hard to quantify, and her courage and her honesty and the truth that she spoke cost her a great deal. I stand here as an artist who walks on the roads that she paved at great cost, and paved with the brilliance of her heart.
While musicians like Hozier and Pink, with the help of Brandi Carlile, honor Sinead O'Connor after her passing on Wednesday at the age of 56, Morrissey is slamming the tributes in a blog post on his website entitled, "You Know I Couldn't Last," writing, "She had only so much self to give. She was dropped by her label after selling 7 million albums for them. She became crazed, yes, but uninteresting never. She had done nothing wrong. She had proud vulnerability, and there is a certain music industry hatred for singers who don't fit in. This I know only too well. They're never praised until death, when finally they can't answer back. Artists like U2, Lennox, Peter Gabriel, and in a Twitter thread, Russell Crowe revealed he met her last year in Ireland and, quote, had the opportunity to tell her she was a hero of mine. What an amazing woman. Peace be your courageous heart, Sinead." Morrissey continued in his post, "You praise her now only because it is too late. You hadn't the guts to support her when she was alive and she was looking for you. It was you who talked Sinead into giving up, because she refused to be labeled and she was degraded, as those few who move the world are always degraded. Why is anybody surprised that Sinead O'Connor is dead?" Many are remembering that moment on October 3rd, 1992, when Sinead tore up a picture of the Pope on Saturday Night Live as she did a cover of Bob Marley's War.
Fight the real enemy.
In his blog post, Morrissey wrote, "Was this music madness worth Sinead's life? No, it wasn't. She was a challenge, and she couldn't be boxed up, and she had the courage to speak when everyone else stayed safely silent. She was harassed simply for being herself. Her eyes finally closed in search of a soul she could call her own." I mean, we know Sinead was struggling, understandably so, after her son took his own life about a year and a half ago, and that was her final Twitter post about 9 days before her passing.
You know, the way your kid unfortunately passing away, it isn't good for one's body or soul, to be fair. But anyway, look, let's not dwell on that.
I honestly couldn't find any info about Morrissey and Sinead being close friends. Maybe they were.
I don't wanna be no man's woman.
There's no doubt the music industry was weary of Sinead O'Connor, but I'm just not sure where Morrissey gets off in suggesting that the music industry and those saying kind words about Sinead now after her passing are the reason she's no longer with us. Since he's criticizing those in the music industry for not being there for her, I hope he was. I can't find any proof of that, but yeah, since he's shaming others for not being a support for Sinead, I'm assuming you were, Morrissey, right? And either way, he certainly has no business in suggesting what her state of mind was or what her thoughts were about the music industry. Doing that is far more disrespectful than praising her in the wake of her passing. Like, I feel even gross having to address Morrissey's post after Sinead's death. It's really inappropriate, actually. But yeah, what are your thoughts?